Daniel from Asus Design Center to share with you the incredible from Asus. Let's welcome Daniel.
Thank you, Aaron. Buenas noches, Colombia. Buenas noches, Bogotá. Great. It's my first time here in Bogotá. It's my first time, actually my second time here in Colombia, and I'm really, really excited to be here. It's both an honor and a pleasure to be here bringing these products to you. Tonight, we'll share with you some of the details that make the Zenfone a product that brings together both beauty and performance. When we look at these concentric circles, they represent Zen. And Zen for us is not just inspiration. Zen is part of our design philosophy at Asus. Everything that we do, everything that we aim at, somehow is related to Zen. It's a philosophy of balance that is very well represented by these concentric circles. We developed an exclusive technique to apply these concentric circles to our Zenfone 2 design. And it's quite amazing because down to the very tiny detail, we have all the different things that come together to create that great tactile experience. Also, when you look at the Zenfone 2 design and you look at the concentric circles that we put into its texture, they have this 0.13 millimeter thin concentric lines, and they're thinner than a human hair. And why did we do that? There are two main reasons. One, because it creates a beautiful effect when the light shines on the Zenfone 2. Second, the texture is great for touch. So when you touch it, it really feels great. And that's important because we all spend a lot of time with holding our phones, right? So our consumers, they want larger screens. We understand that. But nobody wants a much larger phone. You want an experience where you can browse, where you can see the internet, send emails, play games, and you have a bigger screen, and that's always better. What we achieved with the Zenfone 2 design is a 72% ratio of screen to body design, and that's really, really amazing. It's a lot better than the iPhone 6 Plus, as you can see there. Our efforts resulted not only in huge sales results, as Eric just explained now, but also it was recognized by the most prestigious design award in the world. That's the IF award that we won in 2015 with the Zenfone 2 design. Our design teams and the entire Asus are very, very proud of that. But the Zenfone outer beauty is just half of the story. Inside, it brings together the latest technology that provides unprecedented performance in three different areas. On the first area, best speed, with PC-grade CPU, GPU, and memory. On the second area, very high-quality images, with a 5.5-inch display that's full HD. It's really amazing. On the third area, it's about excellent connectivity. And that is deployed by our awesome 3D antennas and a dual SIM. So we're always connected and always on. We relied on our long-term partners from Intel. We have had a very long relationship with them, and what they provided was the latest CPU to power the Zenfone 2. And you can see there in the chart. It's only 22 nanometers. I can't even show it to you. It's really, really tiny. But it's a 64-bit quad-core CPU. It's the world's most powerful CPU. And it's so fast and so efficient that it outperforms A7 octa-core processors. As you can see here, the results were quite amazing. The system performance is more than 2 times faster than an A53 octa-core processor. And the browser performance, as you can see there on the right-hand side, is almost 4 times faster. And that's important because all of us want a faster performance when we're browsing the internet. Nobody likes to wait for it. However, speed is quite meaningless if you can't have a graphics that will keep up with the speed, right? So the analysis that you see here shows that the Zenfone 2 Z3580 performance is quite extraordinary, even when compared with A53 octa-core processors. So the PowerVR 6430 is more than 2 times faster in all different benchmarks. And that's quite amazing. So when we talk about beauty and when we talk about performance, this is exactly what we have in mind. It's a phone that's beautiful on the outside and very, very high performance on the inside. When you have 2 gigabytes of memory, the amount of free space is usually not enough to load multiple apps. And that's why we have the Zenfone 2, which is the world's first smartphone with 4 gigabytes of memory. The illustration there shows as the system that has 2 gigabytes of memory, the apps, they have to be forced to be loaded and unloaded when you load more apps at the same time. And that creates 2 problems. Sometimes there's a little bit of lag, and also it uses a little bit more power from the system. What happens with, in practice, right, is that when we look at 2 gigabytes of memory, and you load your apps, maybe you have YouTube open, and Twitter, and Line, or WhatsApp, Facebook, and you have four apps loaded up, and maybe you want to load your Google Maps. What happens is the system will reload, so it will unload one of the apps and kick it out. And every time it does that, it creates a little bit of lag. With 4 gigabytes of RAM, what happens is you have more space. So when you load all your apps at the same time, you can use them, and the system doesn't need to unload them. So it becomes a lot faster. And in reality, we all use lots of apps at the same time. You don't want to close one app to open another one. Nobody does that. These tests here, they show the performance comparison between 2 gigabytes and 4 gigabytes when you open 26 apps at the same time. And it switches between the apps with almost no lag at all. And you can see the performance here goes from being 1.84 times faster than the 2 gigabytes all the way up to being almost 3 times faster. And that's really important for our users. The more apps you load, there's no lag behind it. We thought about every single detail, and not just the beauty outside and the performance inside, but it's also about battery power. So we developed a new charger that provides, with just 10 minutes of fast charging, only 10 minutes, you get almost 4 hours of talk time. And that's a lot. And that's exactly, the kind of situation where you're running around and you need to recharge your phone, and you can charge it really fast, and it can improve your talk time a lot. But it's not only about the charger. It's also about our exclusive Boost Master technology. And what it does is that it charges the phone 60% of the battery in only 39 minutes. That's really fast. So when you have that little bit of time in a coffee shop or you're home right before you leave, you know that if you have a little bit of time, you can just plug in your phone and you get 60% of the battery time. That's really amazing. When we look at our main competitor, the iPhone 6 Plus, they only get 60% of the battery time in 69 minutes. So we do it in almost half the time. That's very good performance. As a result of our hard work, what happens is we bring to you the Zenfone 2. It's the world's first 4 gigabyte RAM smartphone, combined with the latest Intel Z3580 chip and a Boost Master technology to deliver what we call a performance monster. If you like performance, Zenfone 2 is perfect for you. At Asus, we believe that design thinking is part of everything. And what that means to us is that we strive to achieve that perfect balance between science and art. A perfect balance between beauty and strength. We looked at lots of things for inspiration, and we learned a lot from different areas. And we learned a lot from nature. Triangles have been used for millions of years, billions of years, to generate these crystal structures. And these crystal structures, they do something very amazing. They are both strong and beautiful. So we looked at nature, and we were inspired to use those same triangular structures to design the Zenfone 2 Deluxe to create a strong, powerful, and beautiful product that brings PC-grade performance to the palm of your hand. The exterior shows how much we care about all those tiny details and a precise craftsmanship at Asus Design Center. We developed inside Asus an exclusive algorithm just to create the different polygons that you see there. It's a multifaceted polygons that combines both the 3D effect with the texture that we created in-house. It has more than 500 polygons. And besides being beautiful, it also creates great grip. As a result, when the light reflects, you can see that in the illustration, when the light reflects on the back of the phone, those different polygons, they generate an infinite combinations of light and shadow. And it's quite an amazing visual effect. There is nothing else like that in the market. With 128 gigabytes of internal storage, you can have up to 25 full HD movies. If you have the entire week to watch movies every day from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, you could just fill up your entire week with movies that are fully loaded inside the internal memory of the Zenfone 2 Deluxe. Or you could choose to load and to put inside the phone 64 graphically demanding games. That's how much memory the Zenfone 2 Deluxe has. So the nature-inspired 3D polygon design, 64-bit Atom processor, 13 megapixel camera, Asus Boostmaster fast charging technology. The Zenfone 2 Deluxe is both beautiful and fast. So if you like PC-grade performance in the palms of your hands, the Zenfone 2 Deluxe is just for you. What I had to talk to you today are about the Zenfone 2 and the Zenfone 2 Deluxe, but there's more to come.
Creo que encontramos lo que estábamos buscando. ¿Está viendo esto?
¿Bien? ¿Escúchame? Bueno, buenas noches, Bogotá. Bueno, voy a hacer la presentación en inglés porque mi español es muy malo. Perdón. Okay, so we are here to make history today. Even this Mario failure will not stop us. Okay, so let's go. We are bringing not only the Zenfone 2, but we are bringing also the whole family of Zenfone to Colombia. We really believe that Colombia is the next stop for Zenfone. And here I'm bringing to you one more Zenfone to Colombia, the Zenfone 2 Laser. This product is really, really interesting. It brings to us the laser focus for camera. You can have focus 2 times faster. That means you can have a faster focus if you compare with the other products. So you can have like the moment you want, the picture you want, in that frame of second. Together with this product, in our Zenfone lineup, we have the Pixel Master technology. This is our technology, we developed that. Pixel Master do a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna tell you at least two of them. One of them is the Super HDR. So you never miss the pictures anymore when you have like light in the back and light in the front. Or you are on the beach and you have like the sunset and you have like your daughter or your girlfriend in the front. Not you, right? Just your daughter or girlfriend. And you want to have both. So in this case, the Super HDR takes the best pictures in the market. You can compare to our competitors. You can see how good it is. Color and high definition photos. We also, when we take pictures in the auto mode, which is the normal mode of the Zenfone, we also can notice that the picture is much better, even in bad light conditions. And with the front camera now, we add the selfie panorama for Zenfone. That means that you can put all your friends in the same picture. Also here, you can see the low light mode. The low light mode, you can take pictures in the dark, no light at all. With the low light mode, if you compare to the others, it's that, oh, the self panorama, here you go. You put your friends there, all of them. And the Zen Motion. Zen Motion is part of our Zenfone. With the Zen Motion, you can do like double tap on the screen and bring the screens on. If you do double tap again, it goes off. You also can do double tap on the home button. And the home button will make like the size to resize and make it smaller because some hands are not big enough. So it's not only that, with Zen Motion, you can call apps right from the front screen, even if the screen is off. So you can type like the sea or drown the sea. When you do that, you're gonna bring the camera, like here. And with the laser, 0.2 seconds, so you're never gonna lose that moment anymore. It's very fast. You see and take the picture, laser focus, very, very fast. Another thing that is very, very important for a smartphone is how tough the smartphone is. So we are bringing to Colombia the Gorilla Glass 4 for Zenfone 2 laser. It's very strong. We did some comparisons at our lab. So you can see here, we have two phones. It's Zenfone and the Fruit phone. And the Fruit phone just dropped. Together it's Zenfone, but guess what? Yeah, it's broken. Too bad, isn't it? Not for me. So you can see, cracks all around. So with Gorilla Glass 4, these kind of things do not happen anymore. It's 2.5 times stronger than the Gorilla Glass 3. And also 2 times more height, so we can drop for a higher altitude. Don't try at home. I try it, sometimes it doesn't work with my kids. And the Zenfone 2 laser comes here with a very important spec. It's a very tough spec. It's 3 gig RAM with 32 gigabytes storage, an octa-core processor, a laser focus, and not only that, it's dual SIM with expandable memory and 4G LTE. Together with Zenfone 2 laser, we also bring the smaller brother, the Zenfone Go. Zenfone Go was meant to be the 5-inch phone for all purposes. It's 2 gig RAM and 16 gigabyte RAM. And you can expand the memory to 64 gigabyte if you want it, through the SD card. So with a high definition display, you don't see that very often on the 5-inch phones, but you are seeing here. And also we put like the anti-fingerprint stuff, so you never got like with blurry images in your screen. It's easy to clean. Together with the Zenfone Go, we have the dual SIM, so we can have dual calls and 3G+, very fast one. Zenfone Go comes with 5-inch high resolution display and has the quad-core processor and 2 gig RAM and 16 gigabyte RAM, so you also can add more 64 gigabyte storage, so you never get out of the storage. And it's not only that, when you bring a phone, when you bring a smartphone, you have to bring the things around the smartphone. Otherwise it doesn't make sense, right? So we bring to you the Lowly Flash. This is a very nice accessory. The Lowly Flash is dual LED color flash. How it works, there's a button on the side. Some of you has no hands, I know. And there's 3 bright levels. It works like a torch, you know, like a lamp. So if you press for the first time, the first stage of the lighting, For the second time, the second stage, and the third time, you have the third stage of lighting. So with built-in battery, you never get out of light, even if you arrive at home and don't want no one to know that you arrive at home. Also Zenpower. Zenpower is the most powerful power bank in the market, and for sure in Colombia, but with a small size, like a credit card size, almost like this. Very, very compact, with 10,000 milliamperes high capacity and fast charger. So we fast charge your phone with the Zenpower. So, we also are bringing the Zen Flash. It's for professional photographers that want to take a professional Xenon flash on your smartphone. It works with Zenfone 2 only. For Zen Flash, and now start to get really nice. We start to save prices. For Zen Flash, the price will be 99,000 Colombian pesos. For the lowly flash, the price will be 49,000 Colombian pesos. And for the Zenpower, the price will be 99,000 Colombian pesos. Isn't that incredible? You know, all our phones comes with the Zen UI, our own custom UI. We do that because we believe we can do better than the stock Android for itself, and make things easier for everyone. So with the Zen UI, we have too many things. I won't waste your time talking about too many things we have. But I'd like to highlight the Zen Motion, like I said before. You just do like the C for the camera and just pops up. You can do like themes and change completely the UI, so the face of your phone can be with your face in the way you want. Fonts, themes, colors, anything you want. The size, how many apps you want to put in the first screen, up to you. Also, we care a lot with security and the privacy protection. So we have both things very important inside our phones, and those are present on the Zen UI. And the view flip cover, it's coming also to Colombia. The view flip cover, as you know, is like to protect your phone, and also you can check, without opening the front part of it, all the information that's happening, even getting calls or take pictures without opening. So that's a really, really nice product. And, I don't know if you're aware, we created a game called Zen Awards. This game you can download right now on the App Store, Google Play. And inside this game, we're gonna give a lot of prizes to Colombia. So Colombian people can win prizes from Asus inside this game, okay? It's not over. We still have more. So I would like, after sharing with you these incredible features of the new Zenfone series, now invite Mr. Eric Chen back to the stage for one last incredible phone of the night. So please welcome Mr. Eric.
Thank you, Marcel. Ladies and gentlemen, Zenfone 2 Deluxe Special Edition. This special edition is equipped with the PC class CPU, PC class DRAM, and PC class storage. And more than that, it is coupled with the popular, the mobile racing game, Esport 8, and the in-game credits. We aim to deliver the best gaming experience. Now, the moment you all are waiting for is the price. The Zenfone 2, 2.63 GHz, the Intel best CPU, the world first 4GB, RAM and 32 MLC storage. And the price is 999,000 Colombia pesos. The PC class, Zenfone 2 Deluxe, 2.3 GHz, Intel that is CPU, the world first 4GB RAM, and the world leading 128 MLC storage. And the price is 1,299,000 Colombia pesos. Thank you. The Zenfone 2 Laser, 3GB DRAM, 32GB MLC storage, Sapphire class, Gorilla Glass 4, and laser autofocus. The price is 799,000 Colombia pesos. Thank you. The Zenfone Go, 2GB RAM, 16GB MLC storage, dual SIM and dual standby. The price is 499,000 Colombia pesos. Thank you. One more thing. To share my greatest appreciation to everyone here today, we are offering a special pre-order for the Zenfone 2 Laser, and the special price is 599,000 Colombia pesos. Thank you. Or you can go on an exciting adventure with our mascot, Zenny, in the Zenny Woods, and find a special coupon and to redeem this incredible prize. We will continue to deliver the incredible for all of you here in Colombia. Thank you for your support.
Hola, ¿me oyen? Claro que sí. Bueno, yo los veo a ustedes muy contentos con estos precios que nos trae Asus, con todas las promociones, pero yo quiero que sepan que Asus realmente es una empresa que valora mucho estar en Colombia y llegar a Colombia hoy. Y por eso no solamente estos precios especiales, sino también otro pequeño regalo, no tan pequeño, sí pequeño, pero muy poderoso. Para todos los que están aquí que nos acompañan esta noche tan especial, todos y cada uno de ustedes se va con un Zenpower a la Claro que sí, gracias por acompañarnos, pero es que esto no termina, yo les voy a contar más cosas. Ustedes, yo ya